today at Sherwood Restorations in Southwell, one of our favourite dealers to come and visit, with a beautiful selection of cars as always. And right front and centre as you come in, Jack, what do we got here?
Yes, well, it definitely catches the eye, doesn't it? This is a Suffolk Sports Cars replica of a Jaguar SS100, so you wouldn't really be able to tell at first glance it's a replica. It is GRP bodied on a custom chassis with an XK6 engine, and apparently it was built by a engineer from the Rolls-Royce Aero Engines division.
So it's going to be well made.
Beautiful thing, lots of lovely details, and
love the brown leather interior.
Interior trimmed by a professional coach builder, top notch.
And it's pucker Jaguar underneath, so it is every bit as good as it looks. Elsewhere, Porsche 968, what a rarity.
Yeah.
Convertible guys here with the Tiptronic sort of semi-automatic gearbox, but otherwise really nice example. This one's so good that it's already sold, in fact.
There we go, someone's picked up a nice car there.
They're a very rare car as well, only sold for a couple of years. Bit less rare, but still lovely, Lotus Elan S4.
I mean, I'll say this is what actually caught my eye as soon as the garage doors opened, because I love my Elan.
Great tyres all around. This one's been set up as a little bit of a weekend club roadster type thing, so we've got a roll bar, we've got harnesses, we've got a fire extinguisher, so this is ready for a bit of weekend racing, track days.
Yeah, this is an S4 Elan, so kind of the sweet spot. It's not a Sprint, but it's the one just before that, so it had some of the mechanical upgrades of the line, and this one's also had some fast road suspension and stuff put on it. A huge amount of fun to drive.
Bit of engine tickling as well,
yes.
So it goes well, it sounds glorious. It's the top end of the Elan market price-wise, but I would say it's worth it.
Absolutely deservedly, I think.
Brilliant car. But if you want some weekend racing, I mean, can we talk about this?
Yes, I mean, weekend racing fun doesn't come more iconic than a Mini, although obviously most Minis, when people think of racing Minis, they don't have the flat end. This is 1225 GT, the square nose Mini, and this is the last works Mini, the last Mini prepared by British Leyland Special Tuning Division for the Duckham's Racing Series, and since then it's stayed in competition. It's obviously got all the bits, the roll cage, the racing seats, the engine work, both a special car to drive and a real piece of British racing history.
Yeah, there's not many cars out there like that. There are quite a lot of Triumph Stags, but this is a particularly nice one. This one, 1973 car in mimosa yellow, gorgeous colour. This one, 43,000 original miles. It's got MOTs dating back to 1978. It includes the factory hardtop, which is a nice little party piece, and it was Z-barted from new. So whilst it had some recommissioning, the restorer commented it needed no welding whatsoever on a 50-year-old Triumph Stag.
The Stag is, yes, pretty unique. The very 70s colours, like the bright yellows and the browns and the purples, used to knock value off the cars, and now the popping yellow colours and things like that are the ones that people want, because it's a 70s car, it should have a 70s colour, and they don't come much more 70s than that.
Another 70s hero, Series 3 E-Type. Maybe not everyone's favourite generation, but you know what? Still a tremendous car in its own right, isn't it?
Yes, I mean, you can't really go wrong with a V12 engine and an E-Type. I mean, that ticks a lot of boxes. This one's a lovely example. I think the Series 3, that's like the flared wheel arches and the slightly wider track and things, I think it's the one that looks good, particularly as a coupe. I think they look good.
What about the spec on this one? Dark blue, oxblood red leather, and if you just look between the seats there, manual. Yes.
Manual V12. There aren't many manual Jaguar V12s out there.
And lovely spec, stands out well. No, I think it's great. But if you want standouts, we've got to go down the back.
Yes.
But first, our friends at Lancaster Insurance are running monthly giveaways. You can win all sorts, from experience days to tools, restaurant vouchers and tech. So check the video description for full details and to enter.
Mr. Grover, we are in the presence of hot hatch royalty.
We are indeed. Very early hot hatch royalty as well.
Yes, indeed. Talbot Lotus Sunbeam.
The rare rear-wheel drive hot hatch. And I mean, it's not really fair to call it a hot hatch because really it's a rally homologation special.
But what a special.
Yes.
This is the later Moonstone Blue. They initially were only black and
silver. The best
silver.
colour, I think.
Lovely 2.2 Lotus engine under the bonnet. This one's been tuned and fettled a bit, so I think it's about 210 horsepower, this one. They're already quick. This one flies. Mini light wheels on it. I believe these standard wheels are included as well. Inside, the original sort of sporty bucket seats. We've got the Cobra harnesses, fire extinguisher as well, so ready for a bit of weekend racing. The dogleg gearbox, the Spot, I'm in love.
Ticks all the boxes, doesn't it? Just under 36 grand compared to some of the prices, some of this stuff in the other room.
Compared to a modern hot hatch, you wouldn't even get a Golf R for this money, let alone with any options on it. So you know what?
And a Golf R wouldn't be as fun to drive.
Or as cool.
No.
Or as appreciate. Just buy this. Now, sadly, you can't buy this because this isn't actually for sale. Sherwood offer classic car storage, and this Lotus Europa is one of them. But I mean, this is beautiful.
It's nice to see them. This is very much, I think, this sort of the forgotten Lotus.
Yeah, very nice example.
It's nice to see them again in a lovely 70s yellow colour with the
a car that's so low that your hip line is higher than the roof. So I'm sure it's a really easy task getting into that. Similarly in storage, there's that Series 3 E-Type over there, which, big fan of that. But there is a Jaguar next door that you can buy.
And what a Jaguar.
Oh.
We've been talking a lot about 70s colours. This is another 70s colour, and one you do not see many XJ6s in. Lavender blue, this sort of lovely dusty light blue, and I think it suits it really well. Classic Jaguar tan interior, and it's all in lovely condition. It's only done 30-something thousand miles.
Absolutely stunning. Just the right engine. Unusual but really attractive colour, gorgeous. And you know what, considering how much the values on these are rising, I think this money is actually quite reasonable.
I think with something this tidy and this low mileage and just this will turn heads wherever it goes, and I think for that...
It's classy.
It is, it's pure class.
And I think it epitomises perfectly what Sherwood Restorations can offer. Their turnover is fantastically quick. There are a lot of cars we wanted to feature that had sold by the time we got here. So go and check out their website, look at what they've got. If you want to buy an amazing classic, they've got loads of stuff. They do restoration, obviously. They do rust proofing. They've got a body shop. They'll store cars for you. So anything to do with any sort of classic that's cool, unusual,
place to come.
Yeah, definitely place to come. So check out the link in the description for their website. And as ever, thanks for watching. Can I buy that Talbot?
If you've got the money.
This video is proudly sponsored by Lancaster Insurance. Give them a call on 01480 400 889 for an insurance quote on your classic car. And don't forget to click the link below to enter their latest competition.